the fridge for too long. But yeah, no, I like.
But dear, actually, hold on.
Blueberry. Blueberry's awesome.
Blueberry is great. I do have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Would you say that you how do I say this? I promise there's reasoning for this. Have you ever met a man named Richard Dark?
No, not at all.
How traditionally British would you say you are? What's your favorite kind of tea?
Tetley tea.
Tetley's good. What do you think about Yorkshire?
So I originate from Yorkshire, so technically I should be kind of saying that's like the premium one. Not really tried it, if I'm honest with you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Back home, I'm from Yorkshire originally. Yeah. Why is Richard from Yorkshire?
I don't know. I just know that he is very proper.
Does he sound like me, or does he sound more like a chimney sweeper?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna say he sounds like you.
Have you not seen like Mary Poppins?
Not in a long time.
You know the chimney sweepers, like, all that, governor.
Oh, I don't know. I never really thought that far into it. I didn't know that there were like levels to this.
Oh my god, there's so many different accents. It's unreal.
See, like I hear your accent and I think, oh, okay, right?
He's English.
He's English. but when you ask that, now you got me thinking. All right, shit. Well, okay, like how English is he?
Like, if you consider like, I'm trying to think of the states. I'm just thinking like maybe the Eastern Seaboard, one of the most southern states. Say, for example, some of them lines of Florida, and the states in terms of the accent change in Florida. The UK is maybe fractionally bigger, really, to be fair, but the accent deviation is massive. Like, you know, back home, if I travel 30 miles west, you've got the Liverpudlian accent, which I don't know if you can tell, I do not sound Liverpudlian. And
I don't, but I think if I heard it side by side, it would probably make more sense.
Yeah. You know, I heard the sort of Scouser Liverpudlian accents before.
Wait, what happened?
Scouser Liverpudlian? It's another term for Liverpudlian. Liverpool accent, no? Okay, fair enough. No
idea.
We have literally within like 10 miles accents change over here. It's weird.
That's so weird to me. Okay. I think I'm good on questions. What about you guys? Guys and gals?
That's it from me. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, so my biggest worry, my biggest concern is because my dream states are so I can be gone for like a week with no access. I'm really worried about missing another academy should one become available. I was previously accepted for Shift 1 Academy. But then obviously the captain disappeared. So I'm really worried. Is there any way that I can do any form of distance learning or anything to try and sort of, should I not be around for that academy, that I can kind of bridge the gap or somewhere? I really don't want to miss another one.
I will say.
Wait, you were accepted and then they didn't just reschedule you for another academy?
Nope. No. I basically
really
why?
Yeah, no, just said, you can't make it. We'll let you know when the next one is, and that then disappeared.
How long ago was that?
So I've been in the city now for about 2.5 months, and it was, I don't know how long. I think I told you, Barry, did I? It was quite some time ago.
That's all right. You won't miss the next one.
And things have been getting pretty dangerous. So I'm kind of trying to calm down my investigations a little bit, because without the sort of back-in support, it's
yeah.
I've changed my phone in order to protect the investigation sanctity. So yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Bear, do you know anything, I guess, outside of what has been spoken about? Did you know if he was supposed to get into the next one, or what was going on with that?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna be real. Actually, no, I'm not. Continue.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We'll
talk after.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Again, just listening downstairs, it sounds like there was 3 other people who are in the same boat as me that came into the reception desk asking for updates on their application on Shift 1.
Really?
Well, here's my question. What made you decide to switch from Shift 1 to Shift 3?
I was given an opportunity. To be fair, I've been. I didn't really focus on a shift time. If I'm honest with you, I think I put in for all 3 shifts, I believe, or all 2 shifts, I should say. But I've probably associated myself more with this shift anyway, because I've known Beric since I've been around in City. To be fair, since I moved to the state, I've met Flop. I've now met you guys. I've been around Forte as well, Officer Graves. So I've kind of learned Officer McMahon. So I've kind of come across quite a few officers in my time. So to be fair, I probably know more Shift 3 than I do anyone else anyway. So it actually fits much better for me. I think I've got a greater affinity with you guys. And you've been there to listen as well. And when I've been handing over reports and stuff, and like I said, I've got a couple on me today that I've pulled off the cloud to show you guys, just see what type of work I can do, or I've been doing.
Okay, no, that's completely fine. I just was curious. Yeah. Do you have any other questions for us?
No, not at all. No. Thank you for taking taking the time today.
Sure.
And when would if I were to be successful, when would I hear?
So right now, I'm gonna say roughly a couple weeks. Let's call it by the end of the month. If you know when you're going to be unavailable, the best thing I think you can do is just text me. You have my number. Just text me sort of when you think that week will come up, and go from there. Okay.
Okay. I mean, so I dream about being on call sometimes, and that poses a bit of a challenge.
That's fine. I do want to be
So-
clear. I'm not expecting you to be here 7 days a week, every single day. That's not the expectation. It's just understanding and knowing sort of your availability and you being transparent with us and just kind of letting us know, hey, this is upcoming. Hey, this just came up. That's fine. If things come up, that's not a bad thing.
Understood. Is it sort of the second week of next month? Is when you? I'm just looking.
Let's
just thinking
call it
about my-
by the end of the month. And hopefully sometime within the beginning of next month, you will by then most definitely have an answer.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking like from like the 8th of April onwards to like the 11th. I'm definitely know I'm aware. I'm around that sort of period. There's quite a lot of on call dreaming that I've got recently, which is kind of poses a bit of challenges. But I can be here, but then I might not be here. If that makes sense.
I got
It's
you.
like narcolepsy. It just hits me hard.
All good.
But yeah, no, thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, not a problem. Do one of you want to show up, Mr. Landon, or do you want me to? I don't mind. All right, I'll take that as a me thing. All right, Mr. Landon.
Sorry.
Thank you.
All right. Overall,
Hey,
I think you did great.
Oh, thank you. Cheers, Flop. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry that there's going to be a wait period. I promise everybody will get a reach out to in regards to the process, but overall, I do
absolutely
think,
fine.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you. No, I like I said, my biggest worry it really is whether, like I said, that's why I asked if there's any sort of e-learning or anything I can do remotely to kind of try and
I know
if
I
the
know
academy-
that there is a Zoom call in one of those time frames, but a lot of it happens here. So if you can't be, so be it. It's fine. We will try and make it work.
I would
So-
make a
No,
report
no,
on it.
I really
You could always
appreciate it.
ask
No,
Yeah, of
cheers.
course,
the officer.
absolutely not a
Thanks.
problem. I'm sure we'll be speaking soon.
No worries. Thanks
Yep.
again.
Not a problem, Mr.
Sure.
Landon.
Ricky.
I will be right back.
Take care, Mr. Landon.
And I will grab the next person in just a minute.
Here's the thing. The thing is that they didn't make any threats or anything.
Okay.
It's just more.
I want to make sure that my stuff is updated. He's great. Oh no, he's he does stuff off duty too.
Be without us.
Let's be
what-
real.
Tell me what
Let's
the
be
vibe
real.
would be without.
We'd certainly have a lot less people and a lot less vibes.
Why would he cares about us and our vibes? Wow.
Wow.
Get some
And
soders.
Slacks in the meeting saying, "Oh wow,
Oh wow,
Dude,
that took me out.
Oh,
so
wow.
bad, bro.
that made my entire day,
Yeah.
man. That was so
Okay.
good.
It's so, oh my god.
It was so good.
Bro, Alice, give me some of those 100 fries that I know you got on you, and not the damn
Bitch, wait till
soda.
I'm fucking done. I don't drink the
Bro,
soda, so I was
damn.
getting rid of the sodas.
Can
Bro.
I just confirm that Ricky Jules is next?
Yes, if Myrtle is not here.
Myrtle's
There's
not
more
here.
people?
Oh
I thought
yeah.
that was it.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
No,
Okay.
bitch. There's like a bajillion people.
Wait, how many?
We got
We
at
got
least
a lot.
two.
Like 4 more.
Wait, 4 more today? Wait, hold
Bro,
up.
y'all are
Probably.
drunk for real. There's no way that's on the fucking shit.
I'm counting 2. And maybe a 3 if
Okay, Ricky Jules, Mike Savage, and Myrtle McGurgle, if they show up.
bless you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we're actually fucking locked in here today. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought today was Saturday, and I was like, oh, there's like maybe like a couple more.
It's all good.
Was Ricky not there?
No, he is. I was just coming to make sure that we were good.
Was Myrtle there?
Myrtle was not there. I don't believe so. I'm gonna go down
Myrtle
and ask.
McGurgle?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is she at? No.
Who's Myrtle, bitch?
Listen, all I'm
I don't
saying,
know.
I'm gonna rip this
I
band-aid
just
off.
remember her name.
We said, if you're
Little girl.
if you're not gonna be here, you're not gonna be here.
Okay, but if she pop up, let's do her.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, I'm married.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously not that. But if she pops up, let's do an interview.
No,
Okay.
I agree. We should. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That was from what Alice said, and we put our
Okay.
foot down. All
No, I 100% agree. What are the vibes so far, you guys? How do we feel
So far today,
about all these? Yeah.
without saying too much, I think that so far we've been pretty, I think, all on point. I think so far everyone's been great in their own ways, and
Oh.
I feel like we're kind of moving along pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go grab the next person. We'll go from there.
Okay.
Which is Myrtle, and if she's not there, then Ricky, I think.
Yeah, that is fucking Ricky Bobby.
I fucking heard you, Ricky Bobby. We're gonna hire Ricky Bobby. And then I get ignored on radio. That's crazy.
Well, I hate to say it, Chastity, but you know, cigarettes were there for me. Once upon
Sorry.
a time.
Is there a Myrtle
Doesn't mean it
by
was healthy
chance?
For me, right?
I did not see her come in. No.
All good. That's fine. All right. Well, the next is Ricky. What's going on, Ricky?
How's
You-
it going, sir?
Going pretty
Is
good.
Ricky a girl?
Negative. All right. Let's go and go on through. Do you have any weapons on you? Anything I should know of?
Oh, of course not, sir.
All
Nothing
right.
at all.
Perfect. I appreciate it. How's your day been?
Oh, it's been long.
Has it? Well, I appreciate you bearing with. We have a lot of interviews, and we're trying to kind of cap them. Certain time frames.
I understand, sir. It's no problem at all.
We had a couple hiccups with a few of the people because of daylight savings, we'll say.
It's right. I expected.
It's all good. All right. Probably a train issue. They haven't contacted anybody is the problem. We have to treat that for what it's worth. All right, we'll be going in here and oh,
I have a lot more interviews to do, by the way.
okay. That was okay.
Oh,
You should face the door.
Yeah, I'm okay.
alright.
Yeah, this is. Alice, stay
Alice,
down.
Fuck up.
Sorry. My bad.
Jesus.
You can face this way now.
Is it safe to turn around now?
Yeah, yeah. Something funny, Alice?
I don't think I got the joke.
What?
I don't think I got the joke either. I'm out of the loop.
Maybe I should turn back around.
Just keep on facing the door for a sec.
Sorry,
I'll get it together. Sorry. Okay, you're good. You can look this way.
Oh my
Are you
god.
sure this time?
Yeah.
Very certain. All right. Can we start with your ID real quick?
Get a little
Oh,
closer.
sure
We
thing.
don't bite.
Here you go. Let's look at my ID.
Mm. Ricky,
Yes, sir.
do you know what year it is, Ricky?
I'd like to believe it's 2029, sir.
I found out the information.
Right. Okay.
All right. Sorry, I was just finishing up some of my paperwork real quick. All righty. Ricky, are you good? You ready?
I think so, sir.
All right. Perfect. All right. So from your left to your right, my name is Senior Officer Flap Dugong. Abba.
All right.
Lucas, that's you. Your turn.
Oh, Officer Lucas Lavender.
All right, Miss 11.
Senior Officer Alice Watson.
What you doing? You're on the
All right,
floor
Miss
now.
Watson.
What going on?
Sorry, I'm very hungry and impressed.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then sitting there is menacingly is Chief
The one and
Barrick.
only Chief.
Yeah, Chief Barrick Johnson.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
He's a little bit of a shy guy.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start right off. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I mean, what is there to say, sir? My name is Ricky Jules. I come from a small town, raised by my father. who's a
Small town of
mechanic.
where? Small town where?
What's that, ma'am?
Small town where?
Oh, where I'm from, small town where? It's called Jamestown.
What? Where is that at?
Like the South Side? Are you saying you're from the barrio?
Oh, I'm not from the barrio itself, sir, but somewhere in that area.
Like on the Carson Cross or like.
He's from Grove Street. You're a
Oh.
baller, aren't you?
No, sir, definitely not. I'm definitely not a baller.
What's wrong if you were?
Listen, ma'am, I don't mean no disrespect, but
You
I don't
speak
like
the
to
fuck up.
associate myself with those kind of people.
What? Oh. Excuse me?
Gangsters, ma'am. I mean gangsters.
What's wrong with a gangster? Have you ever heard Gangster's Paradise?
What's that? Folklore.
Like the song Gangster's Paradise?
Maybe.
It's not Snowball.
Can you sing Gangster's Paradise for us?
No, ma'am, I cannot.
I heard that you could.
And where did you hear that, sir?
From Senior Officer Alice Watson.
That's
Well,
a
I think
Yeah,
she
go
probably
ahead.
made
Get
that
it.
up.
Get it. Let's start. Like,
I don't know the words to the
you
song,
know LL
ma'am.
Cool J?
Who's that?
You don't
LL who, ma'am?
LL Cool J?
I'm not sure that I do.
So you came from Grove Street, but you ain't know what Gangster's Paradise
Oh,
and LL
ma'am.
Cool J is.
I said I came from Jamestown.
Jamestown where?
The northern side. You know, there's some of those, what do you call those things? Prefab buildings or housing development, whatever it's called.
The projects?
That's right. That's it. The projects. Wasn't always known as the projects, you know, where there were some houses up there one time, and it's where we used to live. Now
What the
it's
fuck do you do for
projects.
fun?
Excuse me, ma'am.
What do you do for fun?
Well, I got hobbies, I was just telling this guy, Landon, Will Landon, I think his name was. I like to, dismantle my microwave and put it all together again, make sure that it works.
So you're a
What?
nerd.
Why the fuck did I just? Why are you telling me you like to dismantle a microwave? So you're handy? So you're a handyman?
That's right, ma'am. It's one of my hobbies.
Dismantling or
taking
specifically microwaves?
Oh no, I like taking things apart and putting them back together. So
Oh.
What do you
Okay.
think about serial killers?
it's say what now, ma'am? Serial.
Serial killers. Yeah, like what do you think about like cutting up body parts?
It terrifies me.
Okay. You
Scenario
wouldn't be
question.
very
Oh, sorry.
Autopsy, ma'am.
Optometrist. What the fuck is like the person who does the autopsy? Not they have to have a name. What would their name be?
I don't know, but you just said an autopsiometrist, which I've never fucking heard of, Alice.
Ever in my
It's not
fucking
me,
life.
ma'am.
Never have I ever fucking heard that.
Okay, but bitches, if they were gonna have a name, that's what it would be.
No, it's like
Optometrist.
they're
me.
called like fucking coroners and stuff. They're not.
No, a
not
coroner.
that.
No, a coroner does not do an autopsy. The coroner just does the
Bro,
fuck.
what?
Wait, really? I thought the
Be for
coroner just
real.
was the one that just like dealt with the body. Like they like took care of it before a funeral. I'm googling. You guys
I have
continue.
no idea.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
What's your name?
What's that, sir? Say again.
What's your name?
My name is Ricky Jules.
What's your mommy's name?
Sandra Jules.
What's your daddy's name?
Jonathan Jules.
Up or down?
Left.
There's so many fucking JJs.
Left or right?
Up.
Hot or cold?
I'll repeat that, sir.
Hot or cold?
Oh, hot or cold? Cold.
Top or bottom?
Bottom.
I have a question. Why was that so funny to you, Mr. Jules? Something wrong with answering?
10-3's Alice in professional.
You want the honest truth, sir?
What was that? Sorry?
Do you want the honest truth, sir?
I do.
But when he said bottom, the first thing that came to mind was bottom bitch. And I was saying, well, I don't ride nothing on the top, so I gotta be the bottom.
Okay.
Do you have a girlfriend, Mr. Jules?
No, ma'am.
What was your last date like?
A boyfriend?
No, sir.
I didn't. Did I say girlfriend? My
You
bad.
did.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, ma'am.
What was your last date like?
Amazing.
Like, give me more details. Tell me from start to finish.
Well,
Huh?
is
Wait,
this
what?
is this a question that I have to answer, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
I mean, give me a good reason why
We're-
you don't.
We're
want to be able
asking
to
the
answer it.
questions here, though.
Well, that's right, sir. You are asking the questions. Just a little bit of my personal life.
Okay, but yeah, we get really personal. I'm gonna be honest. I like to sip on the tea, and so every girl you talk to, every relationship you're in, every boy you talk to, every relationship you're in, I want to know, and I want like the rundown. So I'm gonna be in your business. I'm so sorry in advance.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all, ma'am. No,
What?
I'm
Who
gonna
are you
leave it
talking
as
to like that?
it was just amazing.
Did you kiss her? Was it a
Yes,
girl or a
ma'am.
boy?
It was a
Oh,
girl.
you kissed her? Oh my
Yes,
god!
ma'am.
Wow! I love love. Oh my god! What color was her hair?
What would you call it? Brunette? Brown. Fuck it. Brown.
Brown.
Brunette.
It was brown.
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of other jobs do you have? What's your current occupation?
Current occupation, ma'am, nothing. I am unemployed.
What was your last job?
Mechanic, ma'am.
So what you're telling me is you can fix my microwave, you can fix my car, you're gonna make out with me on the first date, and your favorite color's black.
Do you eat ass?
Do you eat ass?
Can we chill out? Like,
Okay, I'm gonna.
let's rein it back a little bit. Let's rein it.
Eric, he's
You
not
can just
gonna
answer
hold
the
our
question.
conversation.
It's
It's
literally-
fucking
it's
I'm
you know
a
what?
real
You
this
know what?
back in.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
a
you know
real
what?
this. What? Go.
No.
Go. No, go ahead.
Can
Go ahead.
he
I'm
answer,
sorry
please?
that I interrupted. Do you eat ass?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're asking the question. Oh,
Yes.
Okay. It depends, sir.
On.
Okay.
Now I'm curious on what.
Well, if you must know, it depends on who it is, how long I've known the person for, how big the booty is, and how bad they want it.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay, continue.
Do you like Anime Club?
What's that, ma'am?
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Do you like?
Is that a
Would
place?
you join the Anime Club?
I mean, I do think I'm well versed in several animes, so I guess so, ma'am.
If Phil makes an
What's
interview
your favorite
compilation,
anime?
I would.
That's a tough one.
I could talk to. I could talk to.
I mean,
How long ago
one
was your last date?
What was that, ma'am?
How long ago was your last date? Wait, why
5
the
years
fuck?
ago.
Can we stop for a second and think about, like, I'm just talking out loud, but I'm actively asking this guy questions as if, like, wow, he's on, like, a fucking speed dating fucking competition.
Yeah,
Can-
I'm
when
gonna be
y'all
honest
take
with you
over-
here. You know he's here for an interview to
Girl,
be
You're,
on.
you're
He-
going too far
you
off the
guys-
fucking rails.
Can you
Like,
guys fucking take over, please?
Oh, I've been trying. You keep cutting me off by asking if the man eats fucking ass. Like,
I didn't ask that Lucas asked if
Girl,
he should get
okay.
don't be a
not me.
pussy. First
but
of all,
hold on, hold on,
Chris
hold on,
wanted
no,
to answer
Alice,
the-
you did
do
not
the
stop it.
motherfucking
You did
question,
not
bitch.
stop that. Not a chance. You wanted to hear that
I
answer.
wanted to know because he can fix my microwave and my car. So
Okay, girl.
Okay, so
Continue, Flop.
okay, thank you. So let's reel this back in. I know that we talked a lot about eating ass. This is
Yes,
related.
sir.
So you're in a room with 700 people.
Oh, 700 or several hundred?
Girl, Alice.
No, he started laughing, and if I understood what
He couldn't
Flop
even finish the
said,
goddamn question. He said 700 people like
No, because he said that this was related to eating ass, and then said there's 700 people in a room.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this was going. Go
Oh
on,
my
sir.
God.
I'm ready.
Lucas, ask the fucking question, please.
Girl, what? Okay. There's 700 people in a room with you, okay?
Wait, before you go on, how do
Okay.
you know the question he was gonna ask?
Because we've done this about 20 times.
Girl, hold on. No,
Oh,
you trying to
okay.
check me? Hold on.
Oh,
You
I'm
tryna
sorry,
check me?
sir. No, I was just curious.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, let's keep it that way. Curious.
All right.
And now, anywho, there's 700 people in a room with you. What about you stands out to make you get picked?
For the job specifically, not. Yeah.
Right.
For the job.
Yes.
Well, none of those
Why should we
700
pick you?
people, none of those 700 people, sir, are me. I'm the one and only Ricky Jules. I can only do what I do the best that I can do it. And I can guarantee you it's better than anything else anybody else can do.
Oh, okay, Mr. Confident. Now, what is that you really do bring to the table? What are your qualities that are so favorable by us, the soon-to-be employer?
My qualities. Let's see, where do I begin? It's a long list. I hope you're ready for it.
Okay, we're ready. We only got time.
Well, I'm good looking. I can fix microwaves, fix cars. I'm charismatic, a good listener, very attentive, very observant. What else you want? Smart, intelligent, good looking.
You said that already.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Okay. Now, Ricky, are you someone that falls more into a supportive role, a leadership role, or somewhere in between? What is your vibe and why?
I'm an adapter, sir. I think that every situation that appears in life is different. Uh Being one way for
Dude, I
everything is
couldn't
never a good
breathe.
thing.
I was
I think you need
crying.
to adapt to every situation where it need to be to achieve the right result. So if I need to be a support role at the time, I will be in. If I need to be a leader, I will be in. If I need to sit down and shut the fuck up, I will.
Okay. Now, I don't know if anyone has asked this yet, but I'm going to just in case it hasn't been said yet. Do you have any past experience in any kind of LEO work?
No, sir, I do not.
So this would be your first rodeo, should
Yes,
you be
sir.
chosen. Okay. Hmm.
Did we go over expectations for shift 3?
I don't believe so just yet, so you
Okay.
can take care of that.
So, Mr. Jules, do you prefer Mr. Jules or just Ricky?
Either one is fine, sir.
Okay. You're applying for shift 3, correct?
Yes, sir, that's right.
When do you normally wake up?
I'd say, sir, maybe in about 45 minutes.
Okay. And how long would you normally be around?
For the next, I'd say, the rest of the storm, sir.
Okay. And just to be clear, you're not normally around at this time right now. Usually you're around in a few.
Well, it fluctuates, usually around this time, sometimes about half an hour before until storm.
Okay. All right. So the reason I'm asking is because every shift operates a little differently, right? Shift 1 and 2 are going to operate differently in their own ways to how we operate in shift 3, and vice versa for everybody else. Reason I bring that up is because you're applying for this shift. So our expectation, not for the entire shift, but our expectation is that during at least your cadet process and your probationary officer phase, if you were to be picked, you are primarily and only going to be training within shift 3. Are there any problems with that? Any questions
Absolutely not, sir. Fully understood.
Okay.
No problems at all.
Any questions with scheduling down the road in the future that may be of concern that we should know about?
Not that I know of, sir. I guess I can ask, is in the event that something does present itself, which does require me to have to wake up at a later time, is it common for officers to switch between shifts?
It is not.
All right.
Under very, very stern circumstances, have there been exceptions, but I would not hold that to being something that's going to be a very common thing moving forward.
Can
All
I
right, that's
ask what
fine.
you mean by switch between shifts? Do you mean as a permanent thing, or do you just mean, oh, I woke up a little bit early and I'm around for like an hour into shift 2, or like what do you mean by that?
Oh no, I just mean like, in the event that something does actually happen, and said individual is required to, or perhaps may need to work at a different shift. That's all.
Oh, okay.
If they can't, it's fine too, just for general knowledge.
Ricky, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, that's easy. Pacific Rim.
Really?
That's a different one.
Yeah,
Okay. All
that's-
right.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yep, Gypsy
It's,
Danger all the
it's
way.
solid. Yeah, the second one was fucking hot trash, but the first one was
That's right, sir.
solid. Oh, yeah,
My
that's
second favorite
acceptable.
movie
We'll
is
take that.
Interstellar.
that's a respectable answer.
Favorite space movie?
Space movie, Interstellar.
Ooh,
Okay, all right.
That is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
We
answer.
love
Good
to hear
answer.
that. We love to hear that. What's number 2?
Interstellar.
What? Okay, love that. What's number 3?
Oh, I don't got none.
No, you seen The Martian?
Space Jam.
The Martian don't have Space Jam.
Space Jam. You
Yeah,
guys
somebody
got
else
me
answered Space Jam to that
fucked up.
question.
I couldn't. As soon as you,
I'll never hear the question, "What's your favorite space movie?" and not think Space Jam.
That was-
from this point to the end of time.
that was amazing.
Space Jam. Wow. I guess you forgot about basketball.
I guess if you throw the ball high enough, I mean,
Yeah, I completely forgot that there was a second Space Jam as well.
wasn't the second one like a remake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I think I'm good on questions. Did we miss any of the, I guess, prioritize questions?
Yeah, he didn't fucking answer what his date was like.
Okay, I said prioritize questions.
Oh, sorry.
I answered that like twice, ma'am. I said it was amazing.
That's not what I want. I want to know like where you took her to dinner, like what she eat, what
Oh,
you
favorite
eat,
meal?
Did you pay?
We could go down that road.
Oh, favorite meal. Shit.
Well, hold on. Let's not derail because Alice did ask
Wait,
a
can
question
you
about this
cook?
date.
Can you cook?
Of course I can, man.
Girl.
What you mean?
Are we fucking speed dating right now? What are
Bear,
we doing?
get her.
What?
You need to chill out.
You guys are boring.
This is not boring. Just
You guys are boring.
no, you are just. You know what? I'm not gonna go there.
Sorry.
Ah.
My bad. He just
Okay.
has an aura about him that I feel like I
She
can ask
is
these questions.
attracted to me.
Okay.
And I say
No.
10-3, even though we're not on the damn
No,
radio. I don't have any more
No,
questions.
you're getting too brazy, sir. Respectfully.
I call it as I see it, ma'am.
You don't know her like I do.
The tension is strong in this room. Okay. All right. Barrick, do you have any questions? Lucas, anything else?
Nope, not one. Not one single question.
All right. In that case, Ricky, do you have any questions for us?
Let me think about it. When do I start?
Well, hold on just a minute. What you mean? This is an interview.
Okay. Well, how did I do?
Overall, you were yourself, and that's what I'm gonna say. To a degree, that's what I'm looking for. I want someone to be themselves and just answer honestly.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to be, sir.
Yeah. About all I got, though. Anything else? Anything else on your mind?
No, I think that's it, sir.
Okay.
I'm good. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for the questions as well, too.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. I think I'm good. Alice, do you want to go ahead and show them out?
Yeah, sure. This way, sir.
All right, well, you guys have a good nice night, all right?
Thank you, Rick. You as well. That.
Good answer.
Oof, wow.
We gotta get a check on Alice. This is ridiculous.
As soon as she walked, the dude walked in, she's laying on the ground in a skirt on the bare ground.
Is that the last one, or is there another one?
I think there's one more. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself. As soon as I asked him relating to eating ass, you're in a room with 700 people. And it clicked in my head, and I'm like, why didn't I realize what I was saying? I tried. I really tried, I promise.
Hey, I'm just saying with my methods, I feel like I really know who he is now. I
Listen,
think I really got to see a side of him that many people probably do not, and I think that's good.
I think it's great. You know who saw a side of him that definitely, I'm telling you now, listen, what going on with, with Alice, Lucas? What just happened there? Speaking of reading people,
Bro,
can you
I don't know
read
what you're
Alice
talking
for me?
about.
What the fuck did
I
that
don't know what
scripture
you're talking
say?
about. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. That's all I know.
As soon as he walked in, she was giggling.
I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. I know about Alice and what she's into.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm not asking about Alice. I'm asking about what chemistry just brewed in this fucking room. There was smoke.
I'm just married and loyal. That's all I am. That's all I know. Married, loyal, and a good officer. That's all I am these days.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Alice is standing still. I'm kind of concerned. Alice status?
Ocean King.
Oh, wipe that smile off your face. Let's go.
That's crazy. She sound guilty. Do you think they exchanged numbers? I'll tell you what, you ask that man in 3 days, tell us about your last date and who was it with. I bet you he would have a way different answer.
Oh.
Eric, you're in my spot. It's like throw me off. The vibes throw me off here. Oh my god, dude, these interviews have been funny. Yeah, feel free to clip funny moments out of the interviews. They've all been really good. What does the million yeet get me? Not much, to be honest. They don't do much.
We got started a little late, so we're just a little behind.
Put a lot of effort into this. That's fun.
No, yeah.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Hey. How's it
Howdy.
going?
Going good.
G'day.
All right. Could I get your ID real quick? I'm just gonna go ahead and do some paperwork and make sure you're
Yeah,
all
sure.
in our system. I already like this guy.
Mr. Savage, well, I'll never forget your birthday. You
Why is
just
that?
know that it's your 8888. Was that like a joke?
I'll have to ask my parents. But I don't think so. I don't think so.
What does you asking your parents have anything to do with you asking me why?
Well, whether I was born on that day was a joke, if they should have planned that a little bit better, perhaps.
No, I wasn't asking. I
We
was
have to fix
asking
this
if you
guy.
asking me why it was a joke. I don't care about your
Oh my
parents.
god.
What's wrong with him?
Because he looks like a brown-haired Toretti, and I can't see past it. This must change.
What?
There definitely is a line there. I do see it.
Who? Toretti?
You wouldn't know him.
Wasn't Toretti blonde?
Yeah, that's why I said
That's why he said
brown-haired
brown
Toretti.
haired.
I'm cooked. Don't worry about that. Okay. All right, Mr. Savage. Do you prefer Mike or do you prefer Savage or what do you prefer?
Either's fine. Either's fine.
All right, Mike. We'll just kind of go down the line and introduce ourselves real quick. My name is Senior Officer Flop Dugong.
Officer Lucas Lavender.
Senior Officer Alice Watson.
And the guy on the tablet is Chief of Police Barrick Johnson.
All right, Flop, Lucas, Alice, Barrick, thank you very much for having me. Nice to meet you.
Give me just a minute. Alice or Lucas, could you start off real quick? I'll go see that answer.
Tell me about yourself.
All right, so 35 years old, originally from Australia, a fairly extensive policing background from Australia. Was married for quite a while. My wife, Jennifer, and I met just before I joined the police and married a short time later. We'd actually planned to live here and make the move to Los Santos some years ago when we retired. But unfortunately, she became very unwell, and that's part of the reason why I had to leave the police. She required a lot of full-time care, and shortly after she passed, I moved here as a sort of a way to continue that dream that we had. So it's been great to be here. I don't mean to put a down point on the interview. I'm sorry if I have, but yeah, that's the story of me and how I got here.
I gotcha. Do you do any other jobs in the city?
Yeah, so when I first got here, I was working for Group 6. I met a couple of people through there. It was quite interesting. I liked it. A fairly close team at the best of times. There's a guy by the name of Hector Macho Muchacho who showed me around. And then a bit of senior buns as well. So those have been the two, but this has obviously been the goal. It would be great to get back in this line of work.
I gotcha. If you said this already, I apologize, but how long were you in this line of work at one point?
So I was working for 15 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess I'll just rip this Band-Aid off then. Ranks aside, you would understand that if you were to be hired, obviously you are starting from the bottom, and you would be working your way up. And we just, what we ask for when it comes to training and when it comes to giving our time to people, while you may know things, we have methods of ways that we operate as a police department that may differ from any prior experience that you have.
No doubt. Yep.
You would understand that the operating procedures would probably be standardized in a different way than you would probably know.
100%. Absolutely.
Okay.
I understand. It'd be all about learning, and I'd know my place. And I know how it works, and I'm just, I'd be happy to learn and get stuck in.
I gotcha. What's something unique about yourself?
You know what? They asked me that out in the reception area, and that's a really good question. I think it's going to be a mixture of a couple of things. One is integrity, which I noticed is one of the words in the reception area on the floor out there. It's so important to display integrity in a role, especially in a role like this or in life. Full stop. You know, you've got to get that element of trust from everyone you deal with, your colleagues, the community. And if you do break that integrity and you break that trust, it's going to be really hard to come back from that. If you do it once, it's going to be tough. If you do it a second time, it's just going to be written off completely. So I think integrity is probably the part that would stick by me.
Okay. What's a hobby that you have?
Look, I like to run. It's probably been something I've done a lot, especially since things have happened. But all throughout my training, all throughout being in the line of work, it's just about continuing to keep fit. And you see a lot of things in your society whilst you do it. and that's a good way to stay in touch with the members of the community too, whilst keeping fit and clearing your head.
What's the craziest story you have from running one day? What's like something crazy that's happened to you?
Oh, that's a good one. All right, so one time I was running along Vespucci since I've moved here, and I haven't been looking to meet anyone new or anything like that, but there's this girl, right? She'd been drinking at one of the coffee shops down along the beach, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should just go say hi, trying to build up a bit of confidence. And one day that I did, as I walked up to her, seagull shat right in my hair.
Oh Jesus!
I think it was the mother load as well. So it was
Oh,
super awkward.
I love that phrasing, the mother load.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go into detail on the mother load, please?
A huge load. The load of all load. Wait, where are we going with this?
Oh.
So
Yeah,
that was
Lucas,
probably
where are we going with this?
I didn't go anywhere. I asked for detail.
On the mother load? I mean, I feel like I can answer this too. It was a big shit. Lot of poop.
a lot of
poop.
shit.
Yep. Like a volcano went off, but if it was upside down because gravity goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's. I probably ate senior buns. But it was bad. It was really bad.
Okay. You could travel anywhere in the world. Where would it be and why?
I'm gonna say New Zealand. New Zealand is where I was actually born, and it's an amazing place, right? It's just a lot of nature, a lot of great people, and I'd love to go back and check the place out again. It's been a little while.
So you've been once before.
Sorry?
You said you would like to check the place out again.
Yeah. So I was born there and
okay.
then moved to Australia. Yeah.
Gotcha. Where's a place you've never been that you've always wanted to go?
I don't look. I've been really fortunate with traveling to a few different places. I think somewhere like Scotland or somewhere around there.
Okay.
Just again, I think it's just the scenery and the history of the place. That's something that appeals to me.
I gotcha.
I have some questions.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, how do you deal with pressure? What's your stress reliever?
It's going to go back to running again, probably. And I don't mean running away from a problem. I just mean in terms of clearing the head. So I don't believe that you'd find anyone that doesn't feel some type of pressure at some point in their lives. And that's the thing I think about policing is you're probably really going to come across the same thing in its exact way every single time. And that's what's really appealing about that sort of career. But I would definitely say that reading a good book, going for a run, maybe catching up with some friends, that would be the best way, I think, to reduce any type of stress.
Okay. You get stressed out easily, or does it take a lot to stress you out? There's no right or wrong answer.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a bit nervous about this interview, but I think it's because it just means a lot to me. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
And then I had another question, just going off. Do you feel like you're someone that plays the kind of support role? Lay a little back? Or are you like up in the front line? What kind of person are you?
I think it depends on the situation. So I definitely see myself as a leader. I love leading from the front. I love to help, but I also like to support as well. I think if I were successful in the beginning, there'd be more of a supportive approach. But I think that leadership can come from any level and any rank. It doesn't mean that you have to be a higher ranking officer to show leadership. You can show leadership by your attitude, your integrity, your commitment, the way in which you do things to the best of your ability. I think yeah, leading by example is something that anyone can do.
Is rank something that you look forward to?
No,
Is that like
it's not. I think the one thing that I would look forward to doing again, in my last role, I was able to help train other
really?
officers and recruits and cadets, and I got a lot out of that. Seeing people with their personal growth and their skill sets improve with time and training is something that I get. I get a lot of energy from that. It's yeah, it's really important.
That's cool. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Why?
Um, I look. It's gonna have to be because I love the beach so much. It's gonna be the water, but it's
Yeah.
also for the sky. It's I love flying. I love taking trips. Yeah, that's definitely the thing for me. And I just yeah, the water over in Western Australia, the water in the western side of the city. I just think it's great. Soothing.
Soothing. Alice, Burke, do you guys have anything?
Negative.
No, I don't think so. Not at the second.
Did we go over to the shift thing yet?
Actually, did we go over the shifting? Did I ask you about your avail? No, I haven't with you. I'm
No.
sorry. When are you typically around?
Around this time, probably a couple of hours earlier. This shift, I believe it's like a shift 3.
Hmm.
That would be my ideal time to be available.
Okay. Just for clarification, would you say your typical time to be around? Like, for example, have you been around today between the hours of, we'll say, 4 hours ago?
Yes.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking, and this is intended to be harsh, and we asked this question because we want to explicitly clear in the interview for everybody. The expectation that we have is that we hire for shift 3. We have shift 1 and shift 2. Each of us operate differently from the way that we operate our interviews to training to our own academies. It is of the expectation with you looking to apply for shift 3 that you're going to be around for shift 3. And we expect you to, not the entire time, but the expectation is that you are going to be able to and willing to train as an officer from the time you're a cadet to the time you're a probationary officer within that time frame. Are you going to have any problems with that? Is that going to be an issue? Anything in the coming weeks that we should know about? That could...
Look, I appreciate. Sorry. I appreciate the transparency, and to be completely transparent back, I have absolutely no intention to go anywhere else in terms of any other shift. This shift would be perfect for me. There's nothing else that would come up that would interfere with that whatsoever. So this that arrangement would be ideal.
What time do you feel like it is right now?
What time do I feel like it is right now?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's 6 o'clock and 6 p.m. Yeah.
6 p.m. Where'd you say you were from?
Western Australia.
Were you born in Australia?
No, New Zealand. So Perth.
Which do you prefer? Like, okay, there's a big fucking, oh my gosh, this is like rivalry that between like Australians and Kiwis. Like, what do you represent?
That is super tough, and I oh man. Look, I've spent more time now in Australia, so I feel like this is, this is a really hard question, but that would probably be. Oh, look, it's tough. I have to think about that one. God.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna go with home.
Okay.
It's got to be home.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand. Yep.
You pick home.
You're a Kiwi for life. Okay. You are shot you're on the streets. You got shot in the leg.
Oh.
And let's say you're an officer and you have a fellow officer who's shot in the chest. and there's a civilian who is also shot in the chest. Who do you save first?
Yeah,